Wait, did I leave the stove on? Whatever, just hit record. I got a date with a bottle of generic brand gin, and a habit of letting the devil slide under my skin. See, I don't just trip, I dive head first in the wreckage, leaving do not disturb as a permanent message. I'm a master of the mess, a connoisseur of the crash, building castles out of debt, then I'm burning the cash. I wake up at 4 with a taste like a copper penny, regrets in my pocket, yeah, I got a whole plenty. I'm a glitch in the system, a stain on the white rug, giving my anxiety a warm, suffocating hug. I don't sleep, I just vibrate, I don't breathe, I just choke on the fumes of a bridge that I promised I wouldn't smoke, but I did, yeah, I lit it. Watch the skyline turn orange, now I'm fighting with the ghost, and I'm losing the forage of my sanity, vanity, managing tragedy's grip. I'm a sinking ship, taking the celebratory sip. I'm a walking disaster, a train off the track. I push every button and I ask for it back. It's a cycle, a spiral, a beautiful sin. I open the door just to let the chaos in. Yeah, I'm addicted to the friction, the itch in the vein, the pleasure of dancing in the middle of the rain. Call it a vice, call it a flaw, call it a curse. I'm digging a hole and I'm buying a bigger hearse. Now let's talk about the way that I handle the stress. I don't meditate, baby, I just make a huge mess. I pick a fight with a wall just to feel something break, then I'll apologize 1,000 times for goodness sake. But the apology's a lie, it's a tool for the game to keep you around while I'm fueling the flame. I'm a pro with the sabotage, a king of the slip. I'll take a winning hand and just let the cards slip. I got a habit of lying to the mirror at dawn, telling myself that the demon is finally gone, while he's packing his bags in the back of my brain, setting traps in the hallway, dancing in pain on my clock with no hands, just a tick and a talk. A locked up vault with a broken ass lock, and I love it, the chaos, the way that it burns, the way that the wheel of the misery turns. Check the pulse, check the clock, check the door, check the lock. I'm a ghost in my house, I'm a mouse in a maze, counting down the seconds of my self-destructive phase. Give it to me! Give it to me! In the brain to the wire, I'm a pyromaniac playing with fire in the choir of the damned and the blind and the lost and the lonely, where the true friends are fake and the fake friends are only there for the fallout, the crash and the burn, while I'm twisting the dial and I'm waiting for the turn of the tide of the page of the cage to unlock. But I'm the one who built it, I'm the one with the rock. I'm a glutton for the punishment, a slave to the itch, a glitch in the switch, a bitch in the ditch, and I'll do it again tomorrow and the day after that until my heart stops beating like a rig lick slap. I'm a wreck, I'm a ruin, I'm a waste of a space.